but all of them rejected her. Why?
It was a really challenging time, I guess, because we are a product company and we weren't shipping products.
Every time Melanie brought a new technical candidate, Lars rejected them all.
Get very distracted by these sort of big numbers that are shown in the press.
While Melanie has the title of Australia's youngest billionaire.
But before launch, Canva did something smart.
I think you are the youngest female founder.
No tech skills, no funding, and over 100 rejections. Despite that, a 19-year-old girl from Australia built a $40 billion empire, much to the nightmare of Adobe. This is the story of Canva, and this is what unstoppable looks like. Watch till the end to see how she changed the online designing game. Our story begins in Perth. Melanie Perkins, born in 1987, was the daughter of an engineer father and a teacher mother. Every morning, she'd wake up for skating, which instilled a mindset that valued discipline, ambition, and determination to strive for life goals. At 14, her entrepreneurial spark ignited while selling handmade scarves at local markets. While working as a private tutor for students of graphic design, she noticed 3 major problems with most design software. They were too complex to learn, having little integrated assets like templates and elements, and were often too expensive for students to afford. She set out to fix these problems with a vision to create a design software where you just drag, drop, and create with no technical expertise required. She met Cliff Obrecht at her university, who shared this vision, but neither of them had either capital or skills to bring it to life. In 2007, at age 19, Melanie dropped out of university and they borrowed 50,000 Australian dollars from friends and family. They hired a local company called In-Depth to build the platform, and they worked out of Melanie's mother's living room and launched FusionBook, a website that allowed students and schools to collaboratively design their yearbooks online using a simple drag-and-drop interface. Once these designs were complete, the couple would physically print the yearbooks themselves and deliver them directly to schools all around Australia. It worked. Within a few years, Fusion Books became the largest yearbook publisher in Australia, expanding to New Zealand and France. The concept was validated, but Melanie's vision was far bigger. She didn't just want to disrupt yearbooks, she wanted to democratize design for the entire world. In 2012, armed with prototypes, a proven track record with Fusion Books, and unshakable belief, Melanie began pitching her vision for Canva to more than 100 venture capitalists, but all of them rejected her. Why? She was too young, inexperienced, and a woman in a male-dominated industry. However, Melanie's faith in her vision could not be shaken. She reminded herself, champions don't quit when it hurts, they push harder. Then came the breakthrough. Her unwavering determination and passion drove her out to seek investors. That's when she met Bill Tai, a Silicon Valley investor. After speaking with him briefly at a conference in Perth, Tai invited her to meet him in San Francisco to discuss her crazy big dream of creating an all-in-one design platform. Despite initial doubts about Tai's interest, Melanie was courageous and came to San Francisco. She presented a paper pitch deck on the future of publishing, which impressed him enough to introduce her to other investors. Bill Tai believed in her vision, but with conditions. Melanie needed a world-class tech team.
3 years of trying to pitch investors, trying to find a tech team. We got that together finally in 2012, and then it was a year of development.
Bill introduced her to Lars Rasmussen, co-founder of Google Maps and Google Wave. Lars understood collaborative technology and real-time editing. He saw the potential of Canva and agreed to be an advisor. However, he was notoriously selective. For an entire year, every time Melanie brought a new technical candidate, Lars rejected them all. It was maddening, but necessary to protect the vision. waiting for the right person. Later, they found Cameron Adams, a hardcore Google engineer who had worked on Google Wave, a designer who could code, a technologist who understood user experience. The founding trio was complete. Melanie Perkins as CEO, the visionary. Cliff Obrecht as COO, the operator. Cameron Adams as Chief Product Officer, the builder. In 2013, they raised $3 million in seed funding from Matrix Partners, Interwest Partners, and angels including Lars Rasmussen and Bill Tai. After 6 years of building, presenting, and rejections, Canva was finally ready to launch. August 2013, Canva goes live. The platform was everything Melanie had envisioned. Drag-and-drop simplicity, thousands of templates for social media posts, presentations, flyers and posters, millions of stock images and professional fonts. Most importantly, it offered a free version. The real advantage was its accessibility and reliability. Usable on any computer, built with a secure, crack-proof cloud model, offering seamless updates and maintenance, and allowing mobile and cross-platform access, making design easier and more inclusive than ever before. Meanwhile, premium features like advanced tools, extra storage, and brand kits for businesses were offered through affordable subscriptions. But before launch, Canva did something smart. They created a public waitlist. By launch day, 50,000 people were waiting. The pent-up demand was enormous. Within the first month, hundreds of thousands of users signed up. In 2014, Canva stunned the tech world by hiring Guy Kawasaki, Apple's former chief evangelist who helped make Macintosh famous. Kawasaki brought credibility, connections, and conviction. He told the world, Canva wasn't just a tool, it was a movement. By 2014, Canva had gone global, expanding to the Philippines, China, and the United States. But Canva never stopped innovating. In 2015, Canva for Work launched, bringing premium tools to businesses. In 2018, Canva for Education launched, giving free access to teachers worldwide. In 2019, Canva acquired Pexels and Pixabay, adding millions of free images. In 2021, Canva launched its video editing suite. And that same year, Melanie and Cliff did something extraordinary. They pledged Melanie's 30% ownership in Canva to charitable causes. In 2022, Canva introduced docs, whiteboards, and AI features like Magic Write, expanding creativity beyond design. In 2025, Canva made its most daring move yet, taking on Adobe with the Affinity app.
Introducing the all-new Affinity.
A professional-grade design suite that merged vector, photo, and layout capabilities into one unified platform. With faster performance, flexible workspaces, and seamless AI integration, Canva wasn't just entering Adobe's arena, it was challenging the very idea of who could access professional creativity. Today, Canva's statistics are staggering. Over 185 million users in 190 countries. More than 35 billion designs have been created since launch. Over 300 designs are created every single second. Its annual recurring revenue, $2.5 billion. Over 5,000 employees called Canvanauts across 8 countries. From a university student in Perth to one of the world's top tech founders, Melanie Perkins' journey is filled with powerful lessons to dream beyond limits. Treat rejection as feedback. Start small, carve your own path, and stay true to your values. Today, every logo, lesson plan, or flyer created on Canva is part of her revolution, proving that design isn't just for professionals, but for everyone. Melanie Perkins didn't just transform an industry, she opened it to the world, inspiring every young dreamer to turn their no into a beginning. If you've ever faced doubt or rejection, remember Melanie's journey. At DeckVice, we help you shape your vision, refine your strategy, and fuel your growth. Follow DeckVice, where startups turn their ideas into revolutions.